Welcome to another Beardy Hammer unboxing and review. Now we're looking at the Adeptus Mechanicus Ironstrider, which also makes the Sydonian Dragoon. It's actually quite interesting having a look at this box because Games Workshop obviously anticipated that the Ironstrider would be the primary vehicle that people would want to make, because even if you turn the box over, you'll notice that it is still the main part of this box. Now let's have a look at what we've got here. This is actually a really interesting kit and amazingly simple. There's only 2 sprues, which you'd think for something like this there might be more, and also for the price range you think there might be more. And inside it you'll find that it's actually quite customizable. There are 5 different heads in here, 4 for the Ironstrider Ballistarii, and unfortunately only 1 for the Sydonian Dragoon, so again, paying credence to that idea that this was kind of definitely a secondary kit. There's some actually beautiful bits in here. If you have a look at these, this is some of the hand weapons that you can use. There's a pistol and also one of the long rifles. The Ironstrider Ballistarii itself comes with a number of different weapons options. The Sydonian Dragoon really only has kind of 2 really. He's basically a cavalryman. He's a dragoon, which effectively means he's a cavalry guy with a gun. He can either have a rifle, which is mounted on kind of a pintle mount. He can have a pistol, or he can have what's called a taser lance, which looks amazing in the models we've seen so far. Now, as I said before, the Ironstrider Ballistarii has a number of different weapons options. It's got a twin-linked Cognus autocannon and a twin-linked Cognus las cannon. The autocannon are actually really cool, and will definitely be making their way into my spare bits box. You can see the details on this are actually quite simple. Certainly nowhere near as intricate as the details that we're seeing on the Skitarii themselves. Here's a couple of other little things you notice. Have a look at the leg construction here. You'll notice that in the boxes and the art that you've seen, there's 2 different poses the legs can do. That is left leg forward or right leg forward. This is achieved very simply because all you do is you just swap the leg onto the side of the vehicle that you want. So both legs are actually entirely swappable. The legs are actually in one piece. You can see that here. The body of the vehicle itself is actually one piece in half. You'll see here that it's obviously split down the middle, and you've got your little pilot dude on there who's looking fairly uncomfortable, and you probably would be too. The torso for the rider is actually really nice. Here, have a look at this. It's a really nice looking torso. It's almost tech marine. They've actually given you 2 different sets of handlebars just in case you want to alternate which hand that they're holding a weapon on. That's a nice piece of attention to detail. There's also a nice kind of roll cage which goes across the front. That's over here. That's all one bit. A couple of other little bits and pieces you can stick on there. There's funny little arms that go on the front. That is the Ironstrider Ballistarii or the Sydonian Dragoon, depending on what you want to build. It's all in this kit, the Adeptus Mechanicus Ironstrider.